Joyful Walker was there. Real urgency about the Blues in the opening stages of the second half. Eckland's got just short of the line. Gary picks it up, goes low, playing advantage here, Dick Berry. Couldn't get it to the line. Knock sends it away to his left for the red. And it's Patrick Joyful Walker. But a real statement at the start of the second half from the Blues. And they stretch their half-time lead.
Explosive start, wasn't it, from the Blues? And it was needed. 1 feet away. Started off with the captain lead by example. Nice bit of forward. Have a look at this. See you later. Wow. They got them going. And then they showed a little bit of patience here. Of course, there are plenty of numbers on that left-hand side through the backs. But no, they'll give it to captain Joyful Walker.
Yeah, it's a really big statement just after half-time because it just gives them a little bit of breathing room. Fair's going to kick the conversion, but that was exactly what this Blues outfit needed to get some confidence up to the break.
Stephen Peddle better with the conversion of Patrick Joyful Walker's try. Smart play. Really touched from Louis Taylor. This is just the finish of it. That low carry that he is so renowned for. Now provides a real challenge for Warner Pacifica. How do they respond to that? Had the sort of game they really wanted for most of the first half. Just losing the lead towards the end, but now tries either side of half time. And the Blues out 21-12. Good recovery from Israel Leota. And to have two goes, it's very good with the aerial stuff. Good first forward, fighting for every metre. Got away to their right. Rafael spin out of the tackle. The ball away. But going around on the 10-metre mark. That's the home team response. Blue looking to dig it out. Left and right, but it goes back now, really on halfway. Back into the pocket, and really, there's a high one. Down over the 10, coming forward. Phil Bennett taking that superbly. He's under real pressure there from Tuda Kutama. What a Pacifica left winger. He's coped with that really well. Back with his team now as Mason on fire on in jersey 17. So they've made that change. Ben Huckey looked propped towards the end of the first half. Nice footwork here from Anton Segner, breaking a couple of tackles too. This is much better stuff from the Blues. Get back down. Phil Benter looking to get some work on it now. Sullivan. A bit of a loose offload. Caleb Clark is there, gets through the first one. Tries to get away from Uncle Morley, wasn't going to let him though. And now the ball in the hands of Kurt Eklund. Barnes now. Okay, here's the 9. The rhythm that was so absent from their game in the first half, just starting to show itself early in the second. High kick down towards the 22. Nicely taken by Bahu low at the back. Back up to 9. He's initially looking to flood the run. Not on, so they peel away. Looks like they want just a couple of metres, maybe just set it up for a clearing kick. Inside the 22 they are, so they can put it out on the ball. Back it goes to Havili, and it's a left foot kick. Goes out on halfway, which gives us an opportunity to go down to Jeff Wilson. He'll tell us just what he got from the coaching staffs at halftime.
Yeah, that was one of the things Moana had talked about, being more efficient when they were exiting their own territory, just like they've done then. And being clinical in the red zone, something we talked about in the first half, and keep their discipline. It was very good in the first half. Very, very good. As for the Blues, it was about building pressure. They've started well. They'll need more contestable kicks. Make sure those are ones that they can actually get back and spread the field. Actually go to the edge and do what you need to do to spread the opposition out. There's been a couple of changes as well, particularly for the Blues. Made a change. Yeah, Cardiogenic on this dump. James Mullen has come on.
There is James Mullen, jersey 16.
Chris Apua is on as well for Atu Moli for Moana.
Been terrific to see Atu Moli back in action this year after just a horror run with injuries that he's had. Showed so much promise when he came out of Marlborough Boys College. But his night is done. 5 minutes into the second half, Segner wins front of the line out ball, and the Blues win so much of their ball. And good strong carry here from Barnes. Well, some early warning signs here from Moana Pacifica, because the Blues now are starting to get into their work. Feta quickly on from Derry. His hands from him, and he goes into support just to make sure the ball comes back. Feta gliding onto it, now Banks stepping to the 10-metre mark. This is good from the Blues. Derry pops the offload away. It's like Flint Yates is on jersey 18. Debut for him, for the Manawatu man. Ball's been knocked away here. Playing advantage, see nothing the Blues can make of it. Sullivan drops it onto the foot. Taylor getting after it. And at the end, well, rare kick off the right foot from William Harvell. He carried it back into the 22, so it'll be a line out to the Blues. There he is. The Flint Yates fan cup and the Yates yard, they're calling it. No buckets, but a nice little banner.
So good to see though, isn't it? Congratulations on his debut.
Yeah, he's been terrific for Manawatu. Patrick Whipple really has led the charge early in the second half, so 2-2 now. They're just up their game. Clark getting in close to the action. Knox getting nice quick ball now, touching onto it to Paya. Up it goes Whipple, look to again. Blue made the tackle. Mullen picks it up. Trying to wrestle it to the goal line. He's over. Well, the Hookers are really getting into the try-scoring action tonight. Millennium Sanaribi got a couple of Moana Pacifica, and now James Mullen has the first try of his Super Rugby career for the Blues.
And this is a result of the back of some real good momentum. The carrying clean. Mullen, he actually grabbed it there. He fought hard, but he got a bit of help as well. And he got over that line.
Well, finally the Blues playing with some sort of momentum. So trying to shift the ball quickly, pick and go quickly, shift it to an edge, playing with the energy and spark you would have expected them to start this game.
Nice handy kick to the posts for Stephen Feta. And the Blues, well, having led by just 2 at the break, suddenly have a 16-point advantage.
I'll say this, I saw the coaching staff come out of the Blues change room, and Byrne was not happy. Clearly frustrated and disappointing with the effort. Message has been taken on board. They've been a different team in the second 40.
Light looking on, as they made the move up from Canterbury. Coming out of what's a bit of a factory. Monkey Water High School, produced some excellent front rowers. Fletcher Newell might be one of them. Back to the Blues. Good high kick to get Banks into the action, chasing after it. And Daly there as well. Who though? That's the pass. Looking for somewhere to go. Nothing really on. And very little more. First 10 minutes of the second half. Here's Chris Apoa, going for the Mid-Northern club, Taniwha country. Blue, glance, surveys the options.